Okay, welcome back to class. Welcome to our mathematics series for the 2025 UTME Jam Mathematics. We started this topic on polynomial, and our focus on polynomial is to be able to do a number of perform a number of functions of polynomial, both factorization, both expansion, both remainder theorem, and the rest of it. Now we started first by looking at change of subject to formula. Today we want to round up the section by taking the part that treats simultaneous equations. And our objective is to be able to solve simple simultaneous equations and to be able to solve one linear, one quadratic. Wherever you are listening to me from, before I continue, I would like you to like, share the link of this video so that we can get notifications anytime we post on. Okay, first of all, we want to treat simple first degree linear simultaneous equations. Today, an equation is said to be a linear equation when the highest power variable is 1. Meaning that if I say x plus y equals to 5, it's a linear equation. Why? Because the highest power variable here is x raised to power 1. Because x raised to power 1 is written as x. Y raised to power 1 is written as saying y, okay? So that's not where we are going to. So another equation is the ability to solve two or more equations at the same time, depending the number of variables or the unknown that we are looking for. In this equation, we have x and y, so we have two variables. So we need to have two equations. So if I say x plus y equals to 5, and I say x minus y equals to maybe 1. This is equation 1. This is equation 2. Now, simultaneous equations like this can be solved using two methods. Number 1, we can solve simultaneous equation by two methods. One, elimination method. What did I say? Elimination method. In this method, it is best applied when the two variables have the same coefficient. When the unknown has the same coefficients, okay? Coefficient. First, what is coefficient? If I write 5x like this, the coefficient of x here is what? Is plus 5. If I write minus 5x, the coefficient of x here is what? Minus 5. So this one here, the coefficient of x here is 1, coefficient of x here is 1. So when they are equal in coefficient, it's advisable I use an elimination method. Okay? If they are not equal, I can as well multiply them by their opposite coefficient so that they can give me equal coefficients. For instance, if I have an expression 2x plus y equals to 10, and I have another one x plus y equals to 3, for instance, and I decide I want to eliminate the x, what will I do? This one is my equation 1, this one is my equation 2. What do I do? The coefficient of this I use to multiply equation 1, the coefficient of this I use to multiply equation 2. So in so doing, I have equal values of coefficient. So I will now determine if the signs are the same, I will subtract. The next thing is, if signs are the same, I will what? Subtract. But if they are different, I will add to get one of them sorted out. Alright, so let's go back to the example on the board. Because the coefficients are equal, I will say using elimination method, So that method I want to now subtract. Subtracting 2 from 1. I will have x plus y equals to 5, x minus y equals to 1. Equation 1, equation 2. When I subtract, so I will say x here, this particular x minus this x, plus y minus this y equals to 5 minus this 1, because I'm subtracting. X minus s is eliminated out. So I have y minus times minus is plus y equals to 4. So I have 2y equals to 4. What do I do is, why I'm looking for not 2y. So what do I do? What I need to do is to divide both sides. Divide both sides by what? Coefficient of y. What is the coefficient of y? 2. So I'll say 2y all over 2 divide is equals to 4 all over 2. This cancel this cancel this 2. So y equals to 2. Now I know my y. I can substitute it. To get my x, I fix y equals to 2 in equation 1. I can fix in equation 2, I'll still get the same answer. So how do I go? I will say, what is my equation 1? My equation 1 is x plus y equals to 5. But now my y is 2, so I have x plus 2 equals to 5. What do I do? Collect in what? Like terms. I will now have s equals to 5 plus 2. When it comes to it becomes minus 2. So my s equals to what? 3. So my answer for this equation will be s equals to 3, y equals to 2. That's the simultaneous equation that I've solved using elimination method. Also, we can also use substitution method. So follow me here. Follow me to this part of the substitution method. Are you okay? So in substitution method, as the name implies, we use any of the equation, make one of the unknown a subject of formula. So we now use it to substitute for another. Let's take that question. Let's take the question back. I have x plus y equals to 5, and I have x minus y equals to 1. Equation 1, equation 2. Okay? From equation 1, I can say x plus y equals to 5. Let me make my x solve this. So I'll say x is equal to, when this plus y comes here, it becomes 5 minus y. Okay, so let me call this one my equation 3. So I will say fix equation 3 into equation 2 for x. Okay, so what is my equation 2? X minus y equals to 1. So anytime I see my x, I'll fix equation 3 into it. So I'll say 5 minus y is my x minus this y equals to 1. So I have this 5 minus y means, you know, this minus y means minus 1y minus 1y minus 1y. And minus, by my philosophy, when you have minus 1 minus 2, it means you are owing somebody. So you're like, I owing somebody 1 naira. So if I owe somebody 1 naira here, another 1 naira here, so it will be minus 2y. Okay? Y plus means you have. So I have minus 2y equals to what? 1. So I move, collect in like terms. Collect in like terms. The constant. So if this one is coming here, because this is plus 5, it becomes minus 2y equals to 1 minus 5. So minus 2y, as I said before, 1 means you have, minus means you are owing. I have 1 naira and I'm owing somebody 5 naira. If I give the person my 1 naira, I'll still be owing 4 naira. So I have this to be what? Minus 4. Is why I'm looking for. So I divide both sides by what? Coefficient of y. What's the coefficient of y? Minus 2. So I'll say minus 2y divided by minus 2 is equal to minus 4 divided by minus 2. Minus cancel, minus 2 cancel 2. That cancel, this will give me 2. So my y will be what? 2. But from 3, that's from equation 3. Where is it? Equation 3. But for 3, x is equals to 5 minus y. So I will substitute y equals 2 into equation equation 3. So that gives me x equals to 5 minus what? 2. That gives me 3. So my answer will be what? S equals to 3, y equals to what? 2. The same answer we got when we were solving, the same answer we got when we solved using the elimination method. Alright, so I will solve one more question. This time around, not individual,